Porsche 911 models is the 993 Carrera RS Club Sport 1995. So for this custom race on Gran Turismo Sport, I'm about to try this vehicle out for a spin, so let's take a good look at the settings of the performance. The max power is 295, max torque is 261.8, the weight is 2,723, and the drivetrain is the RR. So that was a very good, excellent performance as part of the December 2019 update. So this will scroll down onto the settings to be taking a good look. So suspension is definitely might be good to go by default. Drivetrain will be very good, and this time 6-speed transmission was included as well. So this is going to be going perfectly for everybody who really wants to try this vehicle out. So time to get ready for one good race to get started, so let's be prepared. Let's begin to have a single lap around in the Nurburgring National Airway for the 1995 Porsche 911. So this is going to be a very good, impressive body style version for having a fourth generation was to be arriving in the game. So this is going to be quite very good to have some very good features for having a showcase to see how it turns out. So this is going to be a very good, impressive to have that nice rim, that this is going to be quite very good, sporty, competitive to be giving a good style. But this is going to be having a wing part, so this is going to be a very good, interesting to have this kind of a part to be putting in onto the rear. So let's get started for having a one good single lap to be prepared for taking a one professional race to get started. So this is going to be taking some few practice before getting started out for having a one good ordinary race to begin. But this is going to be quite very good to have another 911 Carrera RS Club Sport to be starting out in third place. So this is going to be a new top 3 vehicle for the N300 category. So this is going to be quite very good to have that nice engine sound. It's all set up to get ready to drive. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's go and get ready to race, and let's get it started. Let's go for an flying overtake for a single lap around the Nurburgring, so let's get it started for having a one good clean race to get prepared. Now this is going to be a very good style of performance that this one might have a good roll bar cage to be on the inside, so this is going to be quite very good to have a circuit ready to be on the track. But I hope this is going to be quite very good to have that nice handling speed of a performance. Now by the look of the interior view, so this is going to be quite very good to have a nice retro model vehicle that this one might be taking on for some few track ready specializations to be quite very good to see 5 speed gauges to be putting in for. But luckily, the Toyota Crown Athlete G was welcome to be in the race, so hope this will might be trying out to get ready for the next race later on, so this will might keep it a good promise. So I hope this is going to be quite very good to have another Porsche vehicle to be in the game, but this is going to be quite very excited to be having some more likes to be giving a good Porsche favorite to be taking on for one good challenge to get started to take on with some several JDM cars, and the most challenging opponent that this is going to be quite very perfect to take on the KTM Expo R. Well, it definitely might be taking some few practice for having a one good race to be ready to go, so this one might take that new video segment for the clip that this one might be works perfectly, that this will might getting ready to take for a higher challenge will might be going on to the higher limits. But this will might take plenty good steady performance that this will might keep that good racing mobility, will keep it uptight. Just gonna make a good brake properly, will might take it nice and slow. But this is gonna be quite very good if you guys really want to take this car to be on a trip trial. This one might take very good performance to have some nice skills that this one might be giving the good photos whenever you're going to save the replay. Just trying to keep it up to find a good overtake to pass on to the Nissan Skyline R32 before going on to catching up to the Porsche 911 Turbo before I'm about to going right at to the BMW M3 and the NSX Type R, because this is going to be quite very good to see two vehicles in different brands who might be giving a good faster performance, who might be going standardly by giving a good ways to see how the capabilities might be performed. But this is going to be quite doing good to have the better view, who might be giving a good switch to be putting on for. Now it's going to be quite very different to have the wing parts for the Porsche 911 before I'm about to coming right at it to the orange turbo version, so this is going to be quite giving the difference of each wing part to be shown. Now this is going to be a very good wing part for the Porsche 911 Turbo, which is a 1980s model. So this is going to be a very good old school style wing. And for the 1995 model, this is going to be quite very impressive to have a nice aerodynamic spoiler that this is going to be quite very good to be putting on for. But this is going to be quite very impressive to have a nice sports car to have a good track ready to be getting started out to begin. Now this wheel might take a good same car overtake, and this wheel might go forward, but only 5 more to go. But this wheel might take the risk, wheel might be dealing with some several gap distance will go on. Now this is going to be a 4-car lineup to be going past through. So I hope I finally did taking the overtake on the Mazda RX-7. But this wheel might goes for only 3 cars before getting passed through onto the KTM Expo R. But luckily that this will be having the most N300 sports car that this will might taking a good challenge. Good thing that the Alpine A110 is still in the race. Hope this wheel might give a new ways to challenging the 911 Carrera RS Club Sport will be taking on for a new ways for the challenge to keep it up, along with the GR Super RC that this wheel might be giving the most expert challenging skills to be going at it. Just try to keep it nice and tight, so this is going to be quite getting the good struggle to be going through. Find a good window before I'm about to pass on to the GR Super RC. That's very good. Going on to second place, Will might be making through before catching up onto the KTM Expo R by 20 seconds on the gap distance up ahead. This is going to be quite going well to have the carousel to be getting ready to perform. But the speed, Will might be catching up, Will might take the rush, will be going in. But I hope this is going to be quite doing good for having 1 round for the custom race. We'll be getting a moment to be having a good car to be trying out. That's better. Taking 1 good steady turn to be going on for the right direction. I hope this is going to be quite very epic. Take a lot of these turns. We might be dealing with some several corners to be around the track. This is going to get very challenging to be testing the skills will might prove its worth. But this is going to be giving a 1 differences about each specific models of the Porsche 911 generation vehicles, but definitely might be giving the good skills to have a nice RR drivetrain. But it might take plenty of practice to make 1 good excellent speed without taking the distraction of the handling that this one might giving a little bit interrupted. So just try to keep it well balanced. We might be need to take a lot of good skills to maintain. But it's going to be quite very tough for this vehicle. So this one might be giving a well-bonded earn to have a good skills to be coming at it. I hope I can probably keep it up to catch up to the KTM Expo R in no time before going into the long straight. This is going to be the hard part that this one might be giving a ways to go earlier. Okay, that was so close. I thought for a second there that I almost gonna a little bit more time to loosen up on the grip that will prevent the spin out. So just try to be very careful. there it is. The KTM Expo R is taking the lead. So this will might have the Carrera RS will might be going in onto first place. This will might take a few more turns to go. It's going to get very harder it takes, so just try to keep it nice and steady. I hope this is going to be quite giving a little bit more time to be in, giving the nick of time. Times are ticking, so just going to keep it up. That should do it. This will might take for only 1 second of the gap distance will going forward, but this is going to be quite doing good to give everything all I got. Will might take the long distance. We'll be getting started out. Here we go, folks. This is going to be a long straight. We'll might be catching up. We'll might need that speed to go up. But I hope this is going to be quite very epic to getting in there. Full stretch. By having a 6th gear, we might be going on the forward run to be reaching up onto 150 miles. But this is going to be quite very good to have that Porsche 911 will might take the action. We'll be catching up. The KTM Expo R has finally got itself a new rival, but this is going to be quite giving the chance to have that handling in to keep it tight. Oh boy, looks like he passed me. And this is going to be quite giving the time to do it. Now that was pretty close. This is going to be quite taking one last turn for the final stretch. This is going to be quite very competitive, that this will might have a good sports car, that this will might have a good tires to be putting up for. Looks like I have finally finished in first place, but this is going to be quite very good to have a 9-minute run. But this is going to be quite very impressive for taking a lot of few skills, for taking a lot of efforts out there. But this is going to be quite very good for having a nice Porsche 911 Carrera RS to be on board in the game. So this is going to be quite very impressive for having a good clean race bonus by having a good earnings by the summary. This one might take first place, we might be going on. So this is going to be quite very impressive, that this is going to be quite very good to have this vehicle to give it one good skill. We might be keep it nice and steady. We might take a lot of speed to keep it well maintained. But this is going to be quite very brilliant to have a nice vehicle to be giving a good differences for each Porsche 911 models, that this will might have a different category, that this will might be given for one good perfection. We'll be giving the good opportunities. We'll be giving a good successful. For the next race, this wheel might take 2 laps around in the Nurburgring Grand Prix. We'll might be getting ready to go. So this wheel might have the different tires. We might be getting ready to go smooth and quick, faster it gets. But this wheel might going for sports soft tires, that this wheel might given the best recommend to drive faster it takes. So let's get this started. And this will might take several JDM cars, several hatchback vehicles, and a muscle car was joining in for having a good time, for having a good race. We might be getting ready to go. Now this is going to be a very hard first turn, so this will might need to take it nice and slow, and this will might kick it in on the acceleration to push it to the gas. That this will might give us a good throttle. We might be getting in onto that handling turn by the approach. Takes 2 smooth turns by trying to get past through by 2 Nissan Skyline GTRs are still going on. But this will might take plenty of good turns. We might step it in onto the apex. Whenever I see a Porsche 911 Turbo went up ahead, so this wheel might go straight to it. But it's going to be giving a little bit more exact patience, that this wheel might need that inside turn. Will be quite giving the best chance might be going in for. But this wheel might take 2 laps. Will might give a good short time. Will might be giving a good challenge. Will might need to take a good applying overtake. And there's the same car with the same color I just used. But this is going to be quite very good for having a good match to see it. But this wheel might take the faster car. Group might be going on for the overtake. That's going to be quite giving a good surprise to have a same color. Only 6.8 seconds on the gap distance up ahead for the KTM Expo R by taking the lead in the head start. This is going to be quite going on to take plenty of more speed to get onto the handling effect. We might be getting some few overtakes. We might be going past through. Taking one pass overtake on the Alpine A110 Premier Edition 2017. And then the GR Super RC will might be going in to take the one-step approach. Taking that good chicane. That should do it. This will might take that final turn. Will might be going on for taking a one good clean turn. Going on the outside, so this will might giving a one good apex. Will might be giving a good touchdown that this will might going in. So here we go. Final lap. It's on its way. So let's catch up to the KTM Expo R. So this will might take the risk. Will might be going in onto the first turn. Have an early braking point will be needed as possible. But that was going to be a very good corrective turn that this will might be giving a good ways to improve. There's that Expo R. Still takes the lead, so this will might have the 911 Carrera RS. Will might take the action. Will might take a good smooth turns. Will might be keep it in. Will take a one good clean opportunity that this will might give a good challenge. Will might be step it up to keep taking on the most fastest opponent. But this is gonna get very riskier it can get. I hope this is gonna be quite giving a good time to see how he can do it. He's still got plenty of turbocharge that this will might giving a good upper hand to going right at it. Okay, keep it holding steady. So this will might take a good traction control that this will might stay in the good balance. Okay, there you go. This is going to be a one good smooth racing mobility that this will might be keeping in for having a one good steady balance for the effect. But mostly if experts could probably really want to try it out, so this is going to be quite very good to take a much better, higher challenging that this will might be going in. Looks like the Expo R is going to catching up on my current position. Looks like I have to be ready to defend. And here comes the chicane, and this is going to be the most challenging part that this will might keep going at it. That should do it. This will might take one inside turn. We might be going on to the final corner. And home free stretch for one checker flag finish line at the podium. So this is going to be quite very excellent that this will might have a good speed for having a good challenge. But good thing for having the sport soft tires, we'll be giving the best recommend. We'll be having a short race that this will might be getting started out to do it. But this is going to be quite giving the good practice that this will might take plenty of a good racing workout that whenever we can get. So once again, for having a good clean race by having a good earnings by 50% plus, this is going to be quite very impressive that this will might get very closer to level 47 will be going in. So still going on in level 46, so this is going to be takes a long way. We'll might be keeping in for having a lot of good race. We'll might take some few efforts out there that this is going to be quite giving a good perfection. But good thing, this is going to be a very good, excellent, clean race. We'll be having a good Porsche vehicle that this is going to be quite giving a good remarkable that this one might take plenty of practice. We might be going for a much faster performance. Another Porsche 911 with a different model as a 993 with a Carrera RS Club Sport with a good year of a 1995. So this is going to be a perfect car for all of us if they really want to try it out. So this is going to be quite very good to take a lot of good speed and much handling that this will might take a good balance we'll be getting in to perform. And most likely that this is going to be a very good car to be taking on for a drift trial. So hope you guys might be getting ready to go for having a good drifting skills. We'll be taking a good ways to perform. Alright folks, Glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. And library block videos are available to watch anytime you want, so this will be the entertainment showcase about some different vehicles with some libraries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing on the custom race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.